our first set of models. Our first models are Donna and Jim Lamb. Donna and Jim were high school sweethearts, and they've been married for 62 years. They have 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Both of them retired from IBM in 1987. Both have served as coaches, and they've always been involved in sports. Both of them have drag racing cars and are in the National Hot Rod Association, so I bet they already have an outfit for next year's show called Finish Line Fashions. Donna made her tiered sunflower skirt and white blouse because she loves sunflowers. She wanted something green to wear, and her mother always had sunflowers growing in her flower garden. She says her belt is probably an antique by now because you can't find buckles like this anymore. Donna says Jim's outfit is definitely an antique. The green pants and shirt were purchased in Cary at Pearls in the 1980s, and he's still wearing them. Donna made the bolo tie to match his outfit, and she'll make one for you too, special order, with the color and centerpiece of your choosing. Jim is Vice President of Camping Squares, and they have served as President of TNT Twirlers and been dancing over 50 years, and this is their 3rd year modeling in the State Square Dance Fashion Show. I'm looking forward to the Real Racers outfits in 2017. Thank you, Jim and Donna. Next, we have Pat and Chuck Stewart, also of Camping Squares. Last January, they celebrated their 62nd wedding anniversary. One of them said that 50 of those 62 years were quite happy, and I'll never tell who said that. They love square dance and camping and traveling, and they say one of the most valuable things about square dance is the friends they've made. Pat is wearing a denim split skirt. In Western wear, they refer to as gauchos, later as culottes. And I'm not going to ask Pat if she rides horses, but this is said to be the reason because women in the Old West thought they had to wear skirts all the time, helped popularize the split skirt after trying to sit side saddle and ride horseback. Pat's also wearing a Western shirt, and Chuck is wearing jeans and his favorite bolo, also made by Donna Lamb, which features the Air Force emblem. Chuck had the opposite experience of most of us. While most of us complain that our clothes seem to shrink in the closet, Chuck's grew. He had outgrown this outfit, but found at the back of his closet, and surprise, it fits now. Pat's wearing boots at her outfit, and Chuck says his are in the camper, and the camper's in the camper hospital right now. Pat served as Secretary-Treasurer of Camping Squares and Treasurer of the State Federation. They're currently promotional chairman for the Federation, and they were awarded the Golden Slipper Award a few years ago. Thank you, Pat and Chuck. Sue and Bob Broderick recently attended Tennessee's state convention where they modeled in their fashion show. They actually modeled 3 outfits there, and they're going to be modeling 2 today. We appreciate this very talented couple from Hendersonville, way, way up in the mountains. I'm pleased to have several more models from Western North Carolina in our show today, but hope to get some of our East Coast friends back next year. Sue and Bob have been dancing 5 years, and they modeled in our 2013 show. Sue is wearing a blue cotton print skirt from the Kenny Rogers Western collection by Carmen. The blouse has long sleeves and snapped cuffs, and the yoke features white lace on front and back. She and Bob have complimentary Western shirts, which were gifts from a friend of theirs. Her skirt is a handkerchief print with white fringe, and she says she purchased it at a church thrift store in Florida for $1. Her white fringed boots cost a whole $2 at another church thrift store, and she's added a boot bracelet from Amazon. The hats cost 25 cents each, and I'm not sure about the gift shirt and boot bracelet, but so far she's racked up a whole $3.25 on this outfit. She's accessorizing with white lace petty pants, and her earrings are silver square dancers. Bob is wearing a matching shirt, but he also has silver collar tips and a white scarf with a black boot slide. His black pants, boots, square dance belt buckle, and hat complete his outfit. His boots are Lucchese, did I say it right? Lucchese. I'll share a little bit more about Bob and Sue when they return in their second outfit near the end of our show. Thank you very much. The next couple are certainly not strangers to North Carolina square dance. Virginia and Cleo Barker come from Whitsett, North Carolina. And for any of you who don't know where Whitsett is, it's a little town in Guilford County. It has a population of almost 700, and it's home of the Red Oak Brewery, if any of you drink beer. They last modeled in the State Square Dance Fashion Show in 2013, but Virginia was in charge of the fashion show for 3 years. She did the sewing clinic for 3 years and has modeled in 15 fashion shows. Cleo is one of our talented callers. He's been calling for 34 years. They have 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Virginia often makes her square dance outfits, and today's outfit is one of her creations. It's a western print dress, a red cotton trimmed with off-white lace and ruffles. The dress has off-white 3/4 length sleeves. She's wearing white boots and a western hat that she designed herself. Cleo is wearing a black suit, red shirt, hat, and boots, and he has his gun on. Cleo, do you know why men prefer guns to women?
Ain't got a clue.
Ain't got a clue? Well, there are 10 reasons. I'm going to share a few of those with you. First of all, you can trade an old 44 for a new 22. You can keep one at home and have another while you're on the road. If you admire a friend's gun, he's probably going to let you try it out. Your primary gun doesn't get mad if you keep another one for backup. Guns don't take a whole lot of room in a closet. And finally, the number one reason that men prefer guns to women, you can put a silencer on a gun. We decided the others were too risque to use. Our next models are Charlene Warford and Don Yost. This is their second year in the State Fashion Show, and they come from Lexington, North Carolina, just south of Greensboro. They dance with the Squarenators, and Charlene says she's been dancing for 38 years. Charlene's outfit's made from fabric that was given to her by a friend who was battling terminal cancer and didn't think she'd be able to use it. The blue skirt and blouse Charlene made from this special gift is Western style. She has embellished it with white fringe on the front and back. The blouse has pearl snaps, and the skirt is gored and has a ruffle with silver ribbon above the ruffle. This is one you'll need to see a little closer up because the fabric is actually covered with little tiny silver boots, hats, and saddle outlines. She accessorizes her outfit with a silver ruffled petticoat, black boots, and a white straw hat. Dawn is wearing a gray and black shirt with a silver bow. Charlene is a retired nurse, a teacher, and is currently serving as our state outfit chairman for the Federation. Thank you so much. We've got a substitute escort with the next couple, but this is our next model. This is Sharon Baldwin. She is both a caller and a cuer, and she is escorted by Bobby Curry. I know the program says Harry Morgan, but he ended up having to call at the same time the fashion show's going on. Sharon says she grew up like most of us that had Depression-era parents in a waste-nothings home, and we didn't have much either, but we did have a lot of love. I came across a little poem, so she's going to have to stand there just a minute, and then I'll explain why I found this poem. It's called Flour Sack Underwear. When I was just a maiden fair, Mama made our underwear with 5 small tots and Pa's poor pay. How could she buy lingerie? Monograms and fancy stitches were not on our flour sack breeches. Panty waist that stood the test with gold medal printed on the chest. Little pants, and best of all, with seams that I can still recall. Harvesters were gleaning wheat right across that little seat. Tougher than a grizzly bear was our flour sack underwear. Plain or fancy, 3 feet wide, stronger than a hippo's hide. Through the years, each Jack and Jill wore this garb against their will. Waist knot, Want not, we should soon learn, a penny saved is a penny earned. Bedspreads, curtains, tea towels too, tablecloths to name a few, but the best beyond compare was our flour sack underwear. Okay, now I'll tell you the reason for that. That little poem came to mind because Sharon is modeling a tablecloth skirt, that is. It's actually made from a tablecloth. It's green, and she accessorizes with gold, slip boots, and the black mesh shoes. But you could use it with white, with silver trim. And she chose it because she grew up when you wasted nothing, as a lot of us did. Sharon could wear this at Christmas, at a fall festival, even for St. Patrick's Day. And we appreciate Bobby stepping in for Harry, who is calling right now. Bobby, thank you so much. Sharon is one of our past presidents. She sings in her church choir, she calls, she instructs line dance and square dance, and she says one of her biggest shortcomings is saying no. But we do thank you very much. For the past 9 years, our next couple has modeled in our fashion show. Happy 10th to George and Barbara Dorisky. George is my favorite Green Beret. Campus Square's friends will understand that, but for the rest of you, I'm going to admit I made a big mistake. And I'm still trying to redeem myself for one slip of the tongue. For some reason, a Special Forces Green Beret does not like being called a Marine. Barbara has donated 10 of our door prizes today, and we do thank her for that. This couple's been married 57 years. They have 4 children, 6 grandchildren. George retired from the U.S. Army Special Forces after serving 31 years. They are Goldwing motorcycle enthusiasts. They've toured the 48 states on their motorcycle. She's wearing today an orange, it's actually a gold skirt with some prints in it, featuring a print of cowboy hats, boots, and saddles. Her blouse is black. It's trimmed with fabric from the skirt. She accessorizes her outfit with a black petticoat and black boots. George is wearing a black shirt and a tie made from the fabric of Barbara's skirt. His pants are black, as are his boots. Come to think of it, we seldom see George wearing anything except boots, except that time he danced on a broken ankle. Later, you can only wear one boot while his ankle healed. Barbara's skirt was made by Eleanor Wallace, another of the Camping Square friends, and George and Barbara have served as president of the Pope Promenaders for 15 years, Federation Regional Directors for 16 in the Eastern region, and are a part of the selection committee for Golden Slipper and Hall of Fame since 2009. They manned the promotional booth at National this year in Iowa, and I thank you, George, for your service to the United States, Barbara for your support, and to both of them for their support of square dance in North Carolina and the United States. Our next couple in the show is Catherine and David Searles. This is their first fashion show, but they've been married 36 years and they square dance for the last 12. They're members of Edge Twirlers and Camping Squares. Catherine retired after a 30-year teaching career in Harnett and Cumberland County, teaching all the grades from kindergarten through 8th grade. David retired from the insurance business after 42 years. He worked with Southland Life, Life of Georgia, and Farm Bureau agencies. While I know David wears too much light blue for North Carolina State fans, I learned something new about this couple. In December, they transform into Santa and Mrs. Claus to visit churches, schools, and rest homes, as well as participating in several Christmas parades. Catherine is wearing a black blouse and black circle skirt that has a ruffle gathered up on the left side to reveal a white ruffled petticoat. Her red print cowboy collar tie matches David's bolo tie, so now I know they can wear red. It's obvious that Catherine is an accomplished seamstress because she made her outfit. She accessorizes with brown boots and a belt and a black cowboy hat. David coordinates Catherine in his black shirt, white pants, and a red cowboy print bolo tie. His accessories are black boots, a belt, and a light gray Stetson hat. Thank you very much. Please join me as we welcome Dawn and Doug Nance from Charlotte to our show next. They just finished square dance lessons in July, so this is not only their first fashion show, it's also their first day convention. Both Donna and Doug work for attorneys who specialize in real estate transactions, but they dance with several area clubs and enjoy dancing very much. Donna Cox recruited them for the show, and we're so happy to have them. Dawn's special speckled blue and gold skirt has black elastic waistband and is handmade. She got instructions for how to make a circle skirt off YouTube. She decided to give it a try, and she certainly succeeded. She pairs the skirt with a simple peasant-style knit top from the Loft and accessorizes the outfit with black petticoat and her favorite boots. Doug is wearing a peacock blue Western-style shirt from a vintage shop in Charlotte and black jeans. He's also wearing something very special, his grandfather's tie. Dawn says they chose the outfits because it shows how you piece things together, make matching outfits from different sources and still look great without spending a fortune. And they've certainly done a great job. Thanks for sharing your sewing and fashion coordinating skills with us today, and a special welcome to Square Dance. You're going to do this. Square Dance is friendship set to motion, and we hope you continue to enjoy it for many years to come, and we know you're going to make friends. Anyone who supported the hospice benefit done by Square Dancers in North Carolina knows the very talented Donna Cox. Donna serves as chairman of the President's Charity Ball, which has benefited hospice for several years now. And her husband, David Cox, is one of our talented callers. He also got my microphone working. They are members of Swingin' Saints, Ruby Grovers, and the Silver Saddle Squares of Charlotte. They've been dancing for 10 years, and this is their first fashion show. While her form said there is absolutely nothing special about us with a smile, most of us would disagree. Donna's modeling a great fringed suede skirt, purple and black studded shirt from Scheffler's, boots, and a western belt. She chose the skirt because she likes fringe. I think she likes leather. I say she chose it because she has pizzazz, and she wears it well. How many square dancers would you know that post their picture on Facebook with blue hair? Now, I don't mean light blue like mine's getting to be because it used to be brown. I'm talking about bright blue. Well, Donna did. Donna altered her purchased top by adding a row of purple chiffon and a black lace ruffle to lengthen it. David is wearing a white dress shirt, black piping, black leather vest, black dress pants, and boots. David is currently president of the Metrolina Callers and Cures Association, and Donna is secretary. They serve as vice president of Swingin' Saints and regional directors for the state federation. Donna's the only dancer wearing leather today, so I have a question for you, David. You know why a man loves a woman in leather? Because it smells like a new truck. Brenda and Bobby Bird are our next models. They're members of Andrew Twirlers, Pope Promenaders, and Camping Squares. They've been married for 42 years, have 2 children, and welcomed their 4th grandchild into the family this year. Brenda and Bobby began square dancing with their children graduated because they liked the friendly dancers and the nice fellowship in every square dance group they visited with. Bobby's still working, and if you need a very good drywall guy, here he is. The wall he did for us looks perfect. Brenda retired from Wake County Schools Food Service in January, but she still does some volunteer work with the schools in her retirement. Brenda's outfit is a combination of the deep rust and orange print featuring cowboy hats, boots, and horses. The skirt, made by our friend Eleanor Wallace, is gathered, has a bottom ruffle. She's chosen a black top to which an orange and yellow ribbon trim were added to highlight the colors in the print of the skirt. Bobby's wearing a coordinated tie and black shirt and pants. I thank you for modeling in your second fashion show. Brenda helps with the Anger Hospice dance distribution, and they've danced at several Federation dances, hospice benefit dances, and other special dances, participating also in a mystery trip with Bob and Maria Price. Thanks, Brenda and Bobby, for modeling today and for showing off your nice Western outfit. Pope Promenaders and Camping Squares are the home clubs of our next models. Suzanne and Leo Trepanier. This couple has been square dancing for 38 years, but this is their first fashion show. Leo and Susie met while stationed in Germany, and they were married there in 1976. So happy 40th anniversary to Susie and Leo. Susie made her outfit from Boderick pattern 4843. Her prairie length skirt takes us back into the West, made from navy blue and white gingham check, and has a front panel inset of white eyelet. She made a bonnet to go with it, and she uses a white top to complete her outfit. Leo is wearing blue jeans, a Western style shirt, and a blue and white gingham tie to match Susie's skirt and Western boots. They have danced in Georgia, California, Nevada, and North Carolina. Are parents to 3 children. Their son Scott's usually with us instead attending state convention, but he couldn't make it this year, but he had been dancing since he was 6 years old. They also have a daughter in Alabama who's retired after a 20-year Army career, and a son, Brian, who lives in California. Thank you for sharing and for modeling with us this year. Jane and Billy Epstein are our next models. They're the one couple representing the coastal area this year. Since last year's show, several of you commented on that cute little couple who are airplane pilots. Well, here they are in their second fashion show. Jane's currently president of Boys and Girls of South Florida and has also served as treasurer. They've been dancing for 3 years, and they modeled in last year's show where I shared that both Bill and Jane have their pilot's license. I still had to talk them into taking me on an airplane ride over the ocean near home, though. Jane is wearing a plain and fancy outfit of brown cotton fabric made fancy by adding bows and white eyelet trim. The white V-neck blouse is adorned with matching white eyelet trim that complements her skirt. This simple outfit lends itself to accessorizing for added fun and fashion. Her accessories today are brown Western belt, blue glass jewels, and a rhinestone-studded silver buckle. Bill is wearing orange shirt, light orange shirt, and leather vest, black pants, and his nice-looking brown cowboy hat. We thank you very much. Terry Woodall is escorted by her friend Will Reimer. Terry has been dancing for 5 years and modeled in last year's fashion show. She's a dental assistant, homeschooled her daughters for 17 years, and is a native of Raleigh. She enjoys anything that has to do with water sports, especially jet skiing and swimming. Terry is modeling a loose denim skirt with gathered layers. Her red bandana print top has white lace trim. She completes her outfit with black cowboy boots and a black boot socks with ivory trim. Terry says that she loved the red bandana fabric. She was shopping with a friend who chose that red bandana fabric for a skirt. She really liked the fabric. In fact, she admits to being just a little bit jealous. As it turned out, that friend gave her the fabric for her top. I had actually expected to see a lot of bandana prints since this year's theme is Western, so I was pleased to see this outfit. It's very Western, very colorful, and her escort, Will, started dancing in January of this year. He lives in Chapel Hill. He's the newest new dancer. He lives in Chapel Hill. He works at UNC, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Carolina that is, and he works in communications and public affairs, and we appreciate him serving as escort. Terry's escort is wearing a Western shirt and the tie that matches Terry's red bandana top. Thank you, Will, and thank you, Terry. From the far, far western part of North Carolina, our next models are Virginia and Bob Walker. I've said before that since my oldest brother lives in Franklin, North Carolina, that Tommy and I know there's a lot of North Carolina west of Asheville. Virginia and Bob dance with the high mountain squares of Franklin, and they also dance Lake Shore in Gainesville, Georgia. They're serving as registration and housing chairpersons for the 68th National Convention to be held in Georgia in 2019. We are registered. Yay! I was blackmailed. He promised me he'd be in the fashion show until 2019 as long as I was in charge. So we're going to see him at least 3 more years, if I stick it out, unless he can find somebody to substitute it as the coordinator of the fashion show. Virginia is creative seamstress. She makes many of her own outfits. The outfit she's modeling is apple blue skirt and blouse, which features wagons, boots, hats, and guitars. While she says it's cute to hang in the closet, I say it's even cuter on her. She's wearing a silver petticoat and shoes to complete her outfit, and what's more appropriate for earrings than the tiny little boot and hats that were loaned to her by a friend. Bob is wearing black pants and a hat, red boots, a shirt, and the 68th National Square Dance Belt Buckle Bolo. They have traveled to Florida, Iowa, Tennessee, Virginia, Ohio, and several other states this year to help promote that national. They've been square dancing for 37 years. They've been in 4 fashion shows, and he keeps threatening to go to Hexagon Squares rather than be in the show, but if he's true to his word, we have him until 2019. We thank you, Bob and Virginia. They were Golden Slipper awardees. They also were Golden Slipper awardees and serve as regional directors for the Western region. Our next couple has been very active in North Carolina State Federation. Vicki and Roger Ruth, current state president for the Federation, also dance with Mayberry Squares and the Model A's. They live in Mount Airy, northwestern North Carolina, and have been dancing for 19 years. This is their first time in the State Square Dance Fashion Show. Their outfits, their modeling are quite unique. Vicki's wearing an off-white blouse and gold white trim. Her skirt's mid-length and features white lace and gold trim. She accessorizes with off-white shoes and a pearl jewelry. Her outfit was given to her by former dancers whose health no longer allowed her to dance. She says this could be worn for a renewal of wedding vows. They've been married for 47 years and were high school sweethearts. They love to go to Myrtle Beach. They enjoy beach music and they enjoy river and ocean cruises. Roger's outfit's a white western shirt, a black tie, and black jeans. He wears a black hat, black boots, and that completes his western look. Both Vicki and Roger have served as president in several other offices in Mayberry Squares, and as I mentioned earlier, currently serve as president of the State Federation. They were both involved in our national convention in Charlotte in 2007. Thank you very much, Roger and Vicki. Our next models are extra special to us, and it's not just that Morgan name, but Jay and Benita Morgan call and cue for the camping squares where Tommy's president. We've traveled with them to national, and they even came by to see us last year while we were stuck in Charlottesville, Virginia for 10 years following a truck breakdown on our way to national convention in Springfield. I tell people that the most expensive national convention that we didn't get to go to. Manita's skirt and blouse was made by her daughter several years ago when she first started sewing. It is a cowboy boot print with Christmas decorations on the boots. The skirt has 8 panels, 4 of the boot print, 4 of a light denim. Each denim panel is accented with a concho. The blouse bodice is made of the boot print and the sleeves and neck are the light solid denim. The neck features a ruffle with lace accent. She accessorizes with a red belt, red slip, red boots, and a red hat. Jay is wearing black pants, a red shirt, red boots, and a red accent bolo with the marine emblem. The bolo, if I'm not mistaken, is another of Donna Lamb's creations. And I know why Manita and Jay chose to model red. Their daughter has her doctorate from NC State. What a smart young lady, and you do deserve to show off her talent. Manita has served as Federation's Secretary, Vice President, and President, and is Treasurer for the State Convention. She also provides some unique entertainment on Friday night during the State Convention. I hope you got to see the square dancing horses last night. Thank you very much. Our next set of models are Carol and David Staples, and they come from Durham, North Carolina, where he serves as caller for Boots and Bows. Carol is one of our talented seamstresses in square dance. She's modeled in 16 fashion shows, and each time her outfit shows off those outstanding sewing skills. This year's outfit was made from a lightweight denim. The four-bore skirt has a ruffle at the bottom and is accented with white lace and heart-shaped ponchos with a ribbon tied into the center of each gore. Her blouse is a peasant blouse, has two ruffles around the neck and sleeves. The ruffles are serged with white thread and accented with these heart-shaped discs. She's wearing a white crystal petticoat and white shoes. Actually, they're silver. My description was wrong. Okay, she's got silver shoes. This outfit was made for this convention to go along with our Western theme. David's Western shirt certainly completes the coordinated couple's outfit. He's got Western design printed all the way around him. David and Carol have attended 8 national conventions and have danced in New Zealand. They're retired, but they like to travel and camp with friends, and today together they have 11 grandchildren between the ages of 5 and 28, a little great-grandchild who's a year and a half old, and Carol served as sewing coordinator, giving seminars at State Convention for the past 10 years. They've been dancing for 35, and special thanks to Carol and David for their ongoing support of the fashion show. Thank you. Brenda and Tommy Honeycutt are our next models, and they come from Mooresville, North Carolina, where they dance with spinning boards and other clubs throughout the Metrolina area. Brenda and Tommy modeled for the first time last year, and we're thrilled to have them back again. They met on a blind date at a horse show in 1965. They got married the next year, if my math is correct, because they are having their 49th wedding anniversary this year. They have 2 children, 6 grandchildren, and have celebrated that 49th wedding anniversary this year. Brenda and Tommy are modeling in their second show, and this is an outfit you'll want to see a little bit closer up. The skirt has inverted pleats. The outside pleat is a Rodham Cowboy burgundy print, and the inverted pleat is a solid butterscotch colored fabric. The front of the inverted pleats have appliques of horse heads near the bottom. The band is butterscotch and has a horse head applique in the center with cowboy boots and a hat on each side. Her blouse is butterscotch with sleeves of the Rodham Cowboy print and a butterscotch ruffle with a saddle applique. The square neckline has crystal buttons and printed ruffle. Brenda's slip-in shoes are gold, and her earrings are small gold horses. Tommy's wearing a butterscotch-colored shirt with her Rodham Cowboy print tie. He's wearing Wrangler jeans because Wrangler is the official sponsor of rodeos. His boots are black, and he's wearing a white hat. Brenda's sister made her outfit and his matching tie, and we thank you very much. You've seen them before, but they've changed. Sue and Bob Broderick returned to the stage with their second outfit. Sue is wearing a red and black plaid Western shirt featuring snap closure front. This was a gift. The matching ruffle begins in the front, goes over the shoulders, and down the back. The shirt has a black yoke insetted front and back. Her black skirt is a John Paul Richard and below the knee length. It's lined in black cotton and features a ruffle on the bottom and with design and lace. She's wearing a silver Western belt and black leather boots with yard sale hardware. Her necklace is a cow skull, and her earrings have black and silver square dancers. She completes the outfit of the Western look with a white hat and a red scarf that's held in place with a silver clasp. Bob is wearing long-sleeved Harmon red shirt with snap closure. There's silver and black embroidery on his front yokes, and his black scarf is held in place with a Thunderbird slide, which he made himself. Bob is wearing black Western pants and a square dance style belt buckle. His boots are black, as is his Stetson Paladin style hat. Bob is a retired attorney from Vermont. He enjoys woodworking and he does volunteer work. Sue is a registered phoresis registered nurse from the Dartmouth Medical Center in New Hampshire. She had to explain that one to me. She separates blood cells and collects stem cells. In other words, she is instrumental in saving lives. A special thanks to Sue and Bob for modeling twice, and to all of our models who have shared both their outfits and their lives today. Thank you. As we free to visit with the models who will remain in the back of the room for a few minutes. I know you'll want to see some of these outfits closer up. Check your little ticket for the door prizes, and I think by now they've got little stickers stuck on the bags at the back of the room at the door prize table. As you leave, I would like to ask if everyone who is able, please help to slide the chairs into double rows on each side of the room, and that way the hotel folks will have it ready. We have time, we have plenty of time, but I think that it'll make it much easier for folks. I once again thank Richard, Ron, Barbara, Carol, Bobby, Tom, and our photographers and folks from the state convention for helping. Let me know if you'd want to be a part of next year's fashion show. I told Randy I wouldn't back out on him the first year that he was convention chairman, but our theme is going to be finish line fashions to go along with our racing theme next year. Perhaps the hardest part of coordinating the fashion show is to find the models and get the information from the models. So since I will be coordinating again at least one more year, I want to thank you all, the models, those that have come more than 1 year. I feel very well supported by you, and for those of you all who attended, and if anybody's interested, catch me. I've got a folder here already started for 2017. Thank you very much.